we got? All right, let's run this. You guys know what it is, homie. Coming direct from North Hollywood, California. Let's see what we're gonna get into today. Let's start moving some of this stuff around real quick. What's up, Raider Tommy? Tony Santiago. Oh man, no, that was for the thumbnail, fool. The Aviators. Chat. Let's put this chat over here. Carnalillos. I like the Aviators, homie. Just a little more for, for the haters to hate on, carnal. Nothing major. Mega Man, yo, 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 yo. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Make sure everybody can hear me. For the guys in the back. It's almost Friday, players. What's up, Seattle? I don't know, Lewis. I don't know, homie. I think the guy fell off the top bunk, carnal. Nothing major, homeboy. Canoga Park. What's up, Canoga Park? West Valle in the motherfucking building, homeboy. Oh, I got you, exclusive. I got you, homie. I was just gonna hit you up and tell you, hey, man, I'll give you a call either tomorrow or later on today, homie. But I got you. I appreciate that, man. I got your number. We're gonna work, homie. I got some stuff in the brain that I want to get going here. Shit, maybe within like 2 weeks, homie. I mean, on some real shit. Maybe like in 2 weeks. For that, to insert ad. Okay. Maybe like in 2 weeks to a month. I've got a couple of things that I would love to work with you with, and we'll make it happen. So I don't know if tonight will be a good time to call you after the live or sometime tomorrow, my man. I always say sucker free over here, homeboy. That's right, homeboy. Carnalismo, ¿qué onda, cabrones? Yeah, homie. Luckily, one of my job sites is in the Palisades, so we get overcast there until about maybe 1 or 2 o'clock, and then we got another one off of in Brentwood. That one the sun breaks early, man. It gets pretty hot pretty quick, carnal. Yeah, Trompito's coming in tomorrow, homeboy. Trompito's gonna be in the Southland, homie. Trompito's gonna be a Southland gangster mañana. He's gonna come in here and try to get some feria for his books. Nothing major. What do we got? What up, AC? All the way from Chi-Town. That's what's up, homie. Yeah, man, we got people from all over the place, carnal. New York, England, Australia. I mean, you name it, homie. Yeah, you know this bulldog face, homie. I be slanging rocks, homie, but not crack rocks, not the Hunter Biden rocks. I be slanging concrete rocks, homie. Big rock and pea gravel. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need, homie. I like that beat, homie. Gil, when are you gonna be a guest on Haters World podcast or the Lit Outlet podcast? I'm kind of holding off. I think Hater World should come here first. But also, I gotta make sure the Hater World got his AC fixed, homeboy, because AC don't go nowhere without AC, homie. I run hot, carnal. You gotta donate to Hater World. Make sure you got that AC going. I'm sure he does. Opina put him on Front Street, homie. Opina sit down when he's short because it's hot in the motherfucker in this studio, homeboy. But we'll get it cracking, homie. It's all about timing. I'm sure that one would do great numbers and stuff. They're already calling in, homie. Hotline.
Yo, what's up, Gil? What's going on, bro? It's Big Bad Roger.
Hey, Roger, man, they've been banging on you in the calls, man. You weren't around yesterday, homie. They were calling you out for one, carnal. What's up, Placero?
Yeah, bro, let me tell you something, bro. So, okay, before, I just want to make a serious comment, but before that, bro, those guys, bro, dude, if you come to my neighborhood, bro, the sheriff here, bro, they don't play, bro. So please come. Any fucking tattooed dude that they see out here, bro, you're getting fucking taken out, bro.
Man.
This isn't California, homie.
Man, you call.
All right,
All right, go ahead, Roger. Go ahead, fool.
Hey, bro, I got some white boys out here, bro, that are fucking heavily loaded. Hey, check this out.
Shoot,
I'm gonna
Roger.
tell you this thing, bro. This is what I want to tell you, bro. I'm a little concerned about this, bro. I don't know if you guys have. The Dems right now are pushing a Secret Service thing. A law that they're fighting right now where they're going to take away Secret Service from Trump.
I saw that.
Once he gets, you saw that?
Uh-huh.
So you know what they're planning to do, bro? They're going to put him in jail.
They want him dead, bro. They want him dead.
Yeah, they're going to kill, dude. They're going to Epstein his ass.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, bro. I have a bad feeling. Look, I'm telling you, I have a bad feeling in my. This is what they're gonna do, bro. They're gonna go all out, dude.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, well, this dude." I watched the whole thing before the trial, and all these pundits on TV were saying, "Oh, they're not gonna convict him. It's gonna come back, dude." Guilty on all 34 counts.
That's crazy. I know, dude. That's fucking nuts on me.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah,
And they
that's
were
nuts.
like, "No, that's not gonna happen, dude. Dude, the deep state, bro, is in charge.
Yeah,
They will not allow him to be president.
they're showing
Trust
other
me.
cards, bro. They're showing other cards
Listen,
right
bro,
now.
they're doing it right now. So mark my words, they're gonna kill this dude. And even if he doesn't, they're gonna do something. They're either gonna kill him or they're gonna do World War III.
Yeah.
That's it.
To me, when I saw that they're trying to pass that bill to take away Secret Service from any president who has committed a felony or a crime or disgraced the office or some crazy
Right.
stuff, that's nuts, fool. That is literally they politic, and this was done a month ago before he was even convicted. So it's
Exactly.
it's
So-
all been in the planning stages, and they're definitely trying to get in there and do it.
Precisely. And another thing too, bro, the United States today, they tested their Minuteman missile system for the nuclear missiles.
Right.
So what do you think they're doing, bro? Something big is gonna happen. Hey, listen, bro, buy water, buy canned foods, God bless your families, bro. But I gotta tell you, bro, 2024 is gonna be a cruel summer. Be careful, homie. I'm telling you, bro. So enjoy your
shit.
life, dog, and take it easy, homie. I took my mom to the casino last weekend, bro. You guys, I'm telling you, bro, be good with God and fucking shit's gonna hit the fan, bro. It's pretty fucking bad, dude.
It's pretty crazy, yeah, for sure, Roger. Hey,
Hey,
what's
before
up?
I do that, let me ask you a question.
What you got?
What's about this new law they're about to pass in California about the gas tax, where they're not getting enough gases, so they're gonna bill everybody 30 cents a mile? Have you heard about that?
No, it's I want to say 3 cents a mile. So what's going on in California is this, man. Another tax they want. Let me see. Let me get that out the way real quick. That's the wrong one.
Yeah, I heard that so they're not getting enough money on the gas tax because everybody has EVs.
Yeah.
And now they want to tax you 30 cents a mile.
No, I think it's 3 cents a mile.
No, it's 30 cents a mile,
no,
bro. Look
30,
it up.
30 cents is more than a taxi, bro.
Bro, I saw it on the fucking dude. It's 30 cents a mile.
It's 3 cents a mile, fool.
It's
I already
crazy.
saw it. I live in California, fool. Just like you live in Arizona, I live in California. It's 3 cents a mile.
Mm.
But either way, that's nuts, fool. California's already taxed enough as it is, but yeah, I've been
It's
saying
crazy.
they're making a state where it's people who are rich and people who are straight dirt poor, homie. And then they'll make all the dirt poor people. You're gonna see all the rich people on the freeway and everything else in 10 years if it keeps going this way, and all the poor people will be on the buses. That's what they want. They want the poor people on the buses and the metro.
Yeah, bro, that's it. All right, listen, orderly. I'm gonna eat my fajitas later.
All right, fool. Big Roger. Give Roger a big round of applause. That fool said cruel summer, homie. Shit. Hotline.
I'm your brother. I'm your daddy. I'm that ninja in the alley. Hey,
What's up,
can you hear
Playboy?
me?
I can hear you, homeboy.
Man, I don't think they're gonna Epstein Trump, homie. I think Trump got too many connections, homie. He gangster with it. You know
Well,
what I mean?
he might
Like,
be gangster with it in all his connection, but he got 34 felonies of a misdemeanor, homie. So I guess he ain't obviously that connected.
I don't understand that, man. 34 felonies of a misdemeanor. What is that? Some politic talk?
Yeah.
Because misdemeanor to me, okay, misdemeanor has been. It's always for me, man. Shit, I get busted for a misdemeanor. I'm going home in a couple of days or whatever. You know.
Well,
A felony, you might go to the joint.
A
You know
misdemeanor
what I
is
mean?
a ticket. What it was is because he lied on the form and made it a legal fee. What he paid the hush money, right? And since he was running for president, they put the loophole saying he was trying to affect an election, a presidential election, and that's how they came up with the BS felony
Can't
charges.
be real in this motherfucker anymore, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, there's an old saying, man. Real motherfuckers always were assassinated or some type of weirdo shit.
Yeah,
you know what I
homie,
mean?
the truth will get you
I'd
hurt,
rather
homeboy.
deal with, I'd rather deal. Look, Holmes, I'd rather deal with Trump's little tiny ass racism because I've been dealing with that shit all my fucking life.
Yeah, I hear you.
Look, and he's doing good for the country. Okay, he don't care what color you are. He wants us to make money and be a proud nation and a safe nation, right?
For sure.
Opposed to dealing with Joe Biden, and his gay rights ass and all this stuff that you know what I'm saying.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My daughter got to go into a man's restroom and two dudes kissing on commercials now and stuff like that. Man, I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? I'm a religious man, bro.
Right. And they're just shoving it down your throat, man.
I'm saying though, hey, bro, they said you the new king of the podcast, bro.
Well, as much as they hate on me, I would think so, homie, because they hate on me all day long, carnal.
Yeah. Hell yeah, they be hating on you, and I see they're kind of doing you like, hey, bro, they're kind of doing you like Trump a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure, homie, for sure.
You like the Latino from Mr. Trump and shit. You like the Latin king of motherfucking podcast now, bro.
They don't want to hear the truth, homie. They don't want to hear the truth. So,
I tell you what to say. What to say to these motherfuckers. What were you gonna say right now?
Oh no, I was gonna say if they spent half the energy that they do hating on me, they could actually make some content, homie, and actually get some stuff going on. But
I know
it's like it's like I'm next door, right? And I start building my.
Gil, you ain't a total angel on this motherfucker now. You know what I mean?
Oh no, homie, not at all.
I investigated this shit, especially with old boy from over there. I don't even want to say his name.
Yeah, for sure.
All that fake paperwork and all that's dead, homie. You know what I mean? That's dead, and that's when I said, you know what? That's not good, man. You know what I mean? That's some dead bullshit. But anyways,
it's all good.
To take it out, man. To take it out with this, man. Next time on one of your next shows, you should bump I'm Your Pusher from Ice-T.
That's my shit.
That'll get them haters really going.
That's my shit.
I'm your brother. I'm your daddy. I'm that nigga in the alley.
I'm that brother that you see. Yo. Oh man, your main man.
Like, shit, and subscribe. American Cholo, I'm gone. Peace.
That's right, homie. Later, homie. Gracias. Sergio Raya, you believe everything these guys say, homeboy. But, you know, that's just how the internet is, homie. That's how the internet is, homie. Everybody got the energy until they see you play, boy. Gil for mayor, homie. That's right. Nah, they couldn't handle me for mayor, homie. I'll be like the Salvadorian president over there. I'll be cleaning house, homeboy. I'll be cleaning major house, carnal. All right, let me get the number up there. Actually, you know what I was looking for? Let me show you guys. I'm looking for, let me see. Let me see if I can find it. There we go. Oh, well, it's about time, homie. It's about time. They say biological. All right, so this is the guy. Hold on, give me a second here. Okay, let me lock that. Bad boy is locked. Display capture. Let me get this guy here. No, chale. Come on, homie. Oh, they're trying to make me do. Well, I do have it. I'm giving you guys the. There we go. So this is. Come here, buddy. I got this stuff I'm trying to teach Mr. Chris. This is the inmate. This is the inmate who was classified as a female, right? This is the inmate who was classified as a female and raped a woman inmate in a California prison. This is the reality of what's going on in California, and this is why I will no longer vote Democrat. You know, people talk all kind of madness because this and that. Doesn't mean I'm going to always vote Republican, but I definitely will not be voting Democrat until the adults come back into the room. They've gone so super woke that they let a person like this, dude looks like a lady, homie. No, he doesn't. That's a dude. That's a straight man. Now, could you imagine you have somebody that you know or you're a female watching this and you're doing time in jail for whatever crime, and this vato walks into the cell with you and he says, I'm a woman. Like, no, hell to the no. I mean, it's complete insanity, bro. It is complete insanity that you got guys like this in women's prison. And this is something that's happening. And on IG, I was hearing people, well, why is that the Democrats' fault? Well, why is that? That's a person doing, his own thing, his own actions. No, you put him in a woman's prison. He's a violent criminal. He's in there for 3 strikes. It would be like putting a guy into a juvenile hall system, and he's 30, 40 years old, and he has sex charges, but he identifies as a teenager. And then he molests some kids, and all of a sudden you're surprised that he molests some kids. How far off the cliff has the left gone that they're putting men? This is a man, brother. This is not even up for discussion. This is a grown-ass man in a women's prison, and he rapes her. He rapes a cellie, and you're surprised? I guarantee you, if one of these politicians' daughters was in that prison, he wouldn't be celled up with her. I can guarantee you 100%. Any politician's daughter that would be in jail, this man would not be celled up with her. They would make sure no man would cell up with their daughter. But yet your kids, your aunts, your uncles, they don't give a crap about, man. It's insane. Hotline. Who's this?
¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda? No, I'm just driving home.
Okay, well, congratulations. Hey. What's up, brother?
No, I just saw your topic right now with the vato from the Chowchilla prison.
Yes.
Okay, so I've been hitting you up to go a couple times, and this is, that situation right there happened not recently. It's been happening right here in California.
Yes, I know.
But, if you follow my homie Hector Bravo.
Yeah.
Do you know him?
I know who he is. I can't really say that I follow him, but I do know who he is. He's obviously all over the internet. He's the former corrections officer.
Yes. This motherfucker, he's an Army veteran just like me. And, he did, he resigned from the department. And right now, this is what he's doing. He's been on that same show that you were on, homie. What's it called?
California Insider, yes.
Yes, and he's putting, his, because they, if you follow on Instagram, the CDCR, they put the OIA and everything, they put a freaking, they're trying to go after his ass,
right?
But he's not even working for them. But what, so imagine leaving as a lieutenant. Those motherfuckers make over 100 and, 200,000 a year.
Easily, yeah.
They make bank. So to leave that job and for him to fucking, he has to leave all that money, having a daughter and a wife, and he's exposing. He's not, and he's exposing the flaws of what the fucking governor and the Democrats is doing.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, I see what the guy is doing. That's dope. The only reason I just don't really mess with, because I've seen him talking a lot of prison stuff. I'm like, I'm good. I'm not trying to get myself caught up in any of that.
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
That's
I
why.
get that. Right. I get that, but but he's like, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm literally, I know where Chowchilla is, where this happened. I've spoken to fucking. It's literally, I'm an hour away.
Right.
And I run it when I go to the grocery store, and I run into how the CEO, I don't know how it is down there, but I run into the grocery store. You could tell when you see a CEO, you have you can see how they look.
Of course,
they have the mustache, and they have the green pants, and they throw on a jersey over. I'm like, oh, how's it going? And then I tell them like I sold goats and chickens to fucking CEOs right here. I'm like, damn, how's it going? And they tell me, bro. I'm like, bro, this Norway project, they think they're doing this whole, the Norway project thing right here in California is not going to fucking work.
What's that project?
The new California model. So where they give these inmates, well, you can't even call them inmates no more, bro.
What do you call
them? You know what they're called?
No, I didn't know.
Residents.
They're what?
Oh, really?
They're called
residents.
Resident?
Incarcerated persons.
Oh.
I don't know if you're trolling me. No.
I swear to God, I did not know this. No, I'm not trolling you whatsoever. I did not know that they called them residents now.
Yes.
I did not know that.
bro, like for real, like call them. You can't. The COs, like I've spoken to many CDCR COs. They're fucking. They're all retiring now early because of this. What they're pushing them. So right here in Chowchilla, I'm only an hour away, bro.
Right.
They're forcing them to, like, in many prisons, right? As you know, most of them are SNY now.
Yeah.
They're making them fucking. They're forcing the staff members to fucking to play with the inmates, like ping pong, basketball. You know, to participate.
Right. To interact with them in sports and stuff.
Yeah. To make it seem like you know, like everything's good, bro. But like in Norway, that will work. Norway's a small country.
Yes.
California.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Imagine, you know, like there's only a few fucking CDCR prisons that are GP.
Yes.
For a reason. You know, imagine doing that. You know, when you have a real fucking Pintero is not gonna play fucking basketball with the CO or a. Remember?
Well, I think that maybe what they're trying to do is the newer generations. They're trying to break them down where eventually it will, and I think at the end they will, bro. I think it's gonna become a place where jail, and you already see it. It's gonna be where it's a free for all. People are snitching on everybody. Somebody does something, fools will be like, "Oh, it's that guy." You could see it on the streets already. You could see it on the internet. You see all kind of guys who people know they're snitches. They mess with them. They hang around with them. They do stuff with them. Being a snitch out here, now people just say, "Oh, well, that wasn't me." So I got no problem with it. So it's the new norm, and it's only gonna make it worse because there's gonna be no kind of repercussion for doing horrible shit. It's gonna be just, "Hey, I'll just snitch on somebody, and that's how I'll get away with it."
Yeah, that's the same. That's that's facts too. But they're putting right now the people in danger. Like there's videos out there, like the homie Hector he put out, like and even I'm not saying too much. I don't want to say too much, but there's like little like youngsters going in, not as COs, because all they look at is the fucking money, the money. Right. They make great money. Don't get that wrong, but you're imagine getting a fucking kid from Starbucks as oh, you can make $150,000 your first year. Right. 90, that's great money.
Right.
But and there's video footage out there, and where an inmate literally snapped. He cracks his neck, a stat, you know what I mean? Like, you've been to YA. Can you imagine? Would you ever put your, like, fucking touch? What happens if you touch a CO?
If you touch a CO? No, that's the end of you, homie.
Yeah, you get a beat down.
Oh,
but nowadays it's crazy over here.
Major.
Yeah, so right now, they're making it soft, and who's in danger right now is the fucking, like, the staff members and the inmates. They don't report how many inmates have died this year.
Oh, really?
Because they're doing the whole. Yeah, you can look it up. If you follow my boy Hector Bravo, this fucking this year there's been so many deaths because they do that whole integration shit.
Right.
The 50-50, throw the bulldogs right here, and what do you think's gonna happen, bro?
Yeah, you're gonna have wars.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But yeah, you could put, like, not to be, but you I mean, and I know, like, the blacks, they politic a little different, but when it comes to, like, the raza,
yeah, but
they don't,
but it's getting more difficult because now you have so many dropout yards that to put people who are quote unquote, in good standings, there's only so many places for them to put them. So at some point, at some point, the upper ups of the prisons and the wardens are like, you know what? If they want to keep on fucking, I think the way they look at it is this: put them in the yard, let them get off on each other, we'll put them in the hole. Put them on the yard, let them get off of it, we'll put them in the hole. Like, in other words,
and it's a cycle.
It's a cycle, bro. Until maybe they figure out, like, hey, man, Let's not get up. You stay on your side for right now. We stay on our side. We're on good standings. Why are we gonna sit here when we have all this issue to deal with? Because the way it's going, it's just gonna get smaller and smaller. Like I said, and that's when it's just gonna become a complete free for all. It's gonna be snitching is okay. All the raping people will be okay. It's gonna be like going into, I guess. It will almost be like Shawshank Redemption, homie, where you got the sisters that are raping this guy, the snitching. Like it's gonna be all. Even though prison's not supposed to be a nice place to go, but it's gonna be a completely horrible just get down altogether.
Yeah, I feel, man, we got to make this place like Bukele, man, El Salvador. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that fool ain't playing, homie. That fool ain't playing.
Yeah, but no, like for real, like this whole freaking the man that you were talking about.
Yep.
He was in an SNY yard down and if I'm correct, and somewhere down south, I think RJD. And he's been here forever. He's been here fucking at least 2 years. And the certain CEOs that I talked to, like, oh yeah, they have a nickname for him. And then finally now somehow it got out to the media, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, and then we're paying our tax dollars. We're paying for fucking trans. For their fucking, the hormone pills, and surgeries.
Yeah, they're paying for that. They're paying for the surgeries, bro. Yeah, straight up. It's insane.
Yeah, and you know what I mean? And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
and it fucking pissed me off, man. And it's kind of, and I feel for the women, that happened to them.
Oh,
like,
of course. That's horrible, bro. They didn't sign up. It's one thing to be like, all right, you know what? I signed up because I stole something. I shot somebody, whatever it is. But I'm going to women's prison with women. But all of a sudden, now you're going to with a man? Like, no, they didn't sign up for that. But nobody signed up for that. That's insane. Yeah. Hey, brother, I appreciate I appreciate the phone call. I got to move on to some other stuff, my man.
All right, man. All right, te la lavas.
That's how I was late. All right, so here we got a $20 super chat. Juan Gonzalez, appreciate you and the membership, homie. What's your opinion on a man firing randomly at passing cars in San Jacinto? Much love from Temecula, California. Keep on the good work. Cali Mac por vida, homeboy. Let's check it out for people who haven't seen it yet. Let's see what we got here. Let's open it up a little bit, players. There we go. And so this happened, I want to say yesterday or today, man. Yesterday happened. Let me put this on the screen for you guys. This is nuts, bro. This is absolutely nuts.
Surveillance video showing a man armed with a semi-automatic handgun walking down State Street in San Jacinto.
Wait. Gilly. Let's get this thing up and going. There we go. That's this fucking campeon. Jeez Louise. Make sure you guys get this whole footage. There you go. Fade into it. Here we go.
Then, indiscriminately firing at random cars on the road. After appearing to empty the clip, he tosses it, but the damage was done. Several vehicles struck by gunfire, along with 2 people. One of them, 42-year-old Victor Leon, was killed.
That's horrible.
It's so sad, very sad.
Enrique Torres owns E&E Tires on State Street. It was his surveillance cameras that picked up this video of the suspect early Monday morning. He says they heard at least 30 shots.
Jeez.
In the back, there were like 5 or 6 people who working, And, I was afraid that he might probably get inside my business and start shooting at people, because he just started shooting just like that. Boom. 2 cars, 2 windows, 2 doors.
Just moments before the shooting in front of the car wash, the suspect had walked north on State Street, coming from a strip mall about half a block south, where surveillance video inside a market picked him up too. That video showing the suspect walking into El Toro Market, workers describing him as nervous and sweaty.
Oh, man.
Eventually walking up to a cashier and asking her to buy a shot of liquor, but he only had $1. So he leaves, moments later pulling out a gun and opening fire. The suspect, identified as 39-year-old Julio Rodarte, then ditching the gun and taking off all his clothes as he walked away.
You said he took his clothes off, like completely?
Yeah, completely naked. Yeah, he took them off and he just kept walking.
Rodarte was arrested on suspicion of murder and 10 counts of attempted murder.
that's the reality that we're living in right now in California. It is a dangerous
Now at
place.
3:30,
You have the drugs who have eventually now taken over, and I'm sure that's what that was with. That was meth. He was probably been up for days on some paranoia type stuff, and now he's in there for murder, which, you know, I don't feel sorry for the guy. I do feel horribly sorry for the family of that gentleman who lost his life. He was a father of 4, man, and had nothing to do with any of this guy's BS. And he's just driving, you know, maybe to work, from work, who knows? He's just driving a car like many of us would do. Even, you know, some are driving, listening to the podcast. Next thing you know, somebody's shooting your car. And next thing you know, your family's getting a phone call that, hey, your husband's dead. There's issues going on, but nobody's really trying to solve the issue, and that's what it seems like is going on in California, man. It's just horrible. And every day we watch the news. Grandmother yesterday somewhere here in the valley, I think it was, somebody went to her house, stabbed her dead. There's another person, like every day in the news, somebody's getting assaulted, shot, killed. I mean, that's always happened in the big city, but now it's happening to just completely random people, where you got people just walking up to you and stabbing you. You got people walking up to you, just hitting you. You got all kind of madness going on. Meanwhile, you know, the state legislation, Gascon, they're just all kind of looking the other way and want to just slap people in the hand for crime, man. It just does not work that way, people. All right, so let's see what else you guys got. Actually, let me put the phone number up there in case you guys want to tap in with your boy. Let me see. Vente pa acá, display. There you go, fellas. Take the studio mode off. There you go. You guys want to tap in? 747-279-8109. That is the hotline. Yeah, smoking that glass, homie. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, the $1 killer, homie. Jeez. You can just buy 3 small ones to equal. No, but it was just, you know, you can sit there and say that at that point, yeah, the clip doesn't matter, but the long extended clip, if you're getting assaulted, you're the one getting shot at, homie, and somebody's got a 30-round clip. Trust me, they got a little advantage on you, carnal. Hotline.
¿Qué pasó con la hotline? ¿Qué pasó con la hotline?
Man, the hotline bling, carnal. What's up, Kimosabi?
Hey, Julie. Hey, all I got is $1, homie. Can I get a glass of water, por favor? It's either the water or get that extendo, homie.
Hey, do you know how lucky those people feel, bro? That person that was, bro.
I saw that shit.
You know how lucky they're like, dude, that's the guy. He could have killed me.
Hey, carnal, check this out. I was just chillaxing, right? Waiting for you know what I'm saying, to get the ride to get up out of here. Man, and all of a sudden this vato talking about, what are you looking at us, sir?
Yeah.
That fool breaking his neck, homie. I'm telling you, they ain't got nothing better to do, dog. Yeah. And all because he had the hind on the rampla. And then he couldn't lower the window down where the hyena was at, so he had to get up and...
Hey, all sweaty, fool. All sweaty, fool. All sweaty. What you looking at,
sweaty
fool?
like a motherfucker.
Come on, Kimo.
Get out of my business.
Hey, Kimo, you were there looking hard, homie. You're there looking hard. I heard about you, fool.
I had to make the vato break his neck. Orale.
Yeah.
Hey,
what's
but
up?
that's how it is, carnal.
Yeah,
everything's getting crazy, man. Like, nowadays, the fucking pookie's so bad, like, they're giving it to you, bro. They're giving that shit away. You know, the dope epidemic is bad in every big city. You have assholes like that'll randomly do some stupid shit, you know, get naked, fucking mug an old lady that doesn't have no type of business getting mugged.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And we're getting done dirty. The government don't give a fuck, but that's what they want for that great reset, carnal. I'm telling you.
The great
reset.
I'm telling you, man. Fool.
I'm telling you, man. And as it is,
it's horrible, bro. It's horrible.
Hey, y'all got it bad, dude. I don't see how the fuck y'all letting fucking Skid Row just get hella dirty.
I don't know if you saw my short today, homie. North Hollywood made the 10 list, homie. We made the top 10 list, carnal.
Hey, everything's getting dirty, fool.
We made the top 10 list of worst city in Los Angeles, bro.
And that's a letdown, carnal. Because
it's horrible, bro.
Everybody wanted to go to Los Angeles. Everybody wanted to go to New York. Everybody wanted to go to Houston. Those big cities, they're turning into shit, bro. telling you, man.
Yesterday, I got a phone call from the homie Tony, right? He calls in all the time. He lives on the street from my house.
Yeah, not Tony, ain't right? Not Tony.
No, nah, come on, I mean,
I'm just fucking with you.
if I get a phone call with that guy, that means money's coming out. He's trying to scam me for something.
Right? Hey, help me with the internet. Help me with the documentary. No, but it's getting back on that because at the same time, that's what they're trying to fill back the prisons. They're trying to make sure that nobody deserves the benefits. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? All that, they're letting it go to shit. So when it comes down to it, they're gonna put in the social credit system. Boom.
Yeah, it's coming,
they're gonna change. They already said there's laws already enacted, fool, for next year, bro.
It's coming, homie. It's coming, carnal. It's
I'm
coming.
telling you. And the sad part about it, Biden is already letting the United States drop bombs in Russia. So what is that?
I heard,
That's
he's an idiot.
I'm telling you, carnal.
And Russia said it. Russia said, you don't be playing with us, fool. Don't be playing with it. Hey, they drop any Western bombs into Russia, fool. It's
Anything
on.
that says made in the USA.
It's on, fool. It's on.
I'm telling you,
World War
carnal.
III's beginning, carnal. All you young fools better get ready for the draft, fool. I'm an old timer, carnal.
Hey, either we better go to that church house and talk about kumbaya, or we're gonna get drafted.
Yeah, hey, I'll put it this way. But the only good thing, all this internet beef we have will be over with. Fool, we'll be like, that we're about to get killed, homie. Somos amigos, carnal. We buddies,
I'm telling you,
homies.
carnal, it's like back in the day. Hey, we're homies, right?
Yeah, for sure, fool, for sure.
Yeah, but at the same time, carnal, we need a wake up call. And like I said, man, keep pushing it for the raza, carnal. I know some of the content. Some people want to hear the smut, the shock culture, the shock drama, but you know what, carnal? We need to come as a collective and you know, reach out to each other and see what's really going to happen because some of us are not prepared. Some of us are just going along with the flow, but we need that time to react.
Yeah,
plain and simple.
We doing it, homie. We stay in the course, homie. We stay in the course, carnal. We ain't worried about no sucker shit, homie. All right, Kimo,
Yeah,
I appreciate the call, as always. All right, homie, late.
All right, babe.
So let me get this gentleman's. Oh, we got more phone calls coming in. Hotline. Yo. What's up, homeboy?
Hey, dog, I got a question for you.
Okay, maybe. What you got?
So I'm in Arizona, right, in Phoenix, and I'm walking inside the store, and I don't know if in Cali they got like, you know how I hear they got people walking around and shit trying to get signatures for, you know, petitions.
Of course, yeah, for sure. They got that here.
Yeah, so this fool comes up to me, right, and he's all like, yo, dog, he's all like, do you want to make the minimum wage go up? And I'm just like, fuck, no, dog, you tripping. He's all like, you don't want to make it go up to 18? And I was just like, hell no, fool, you like, you know, like, what the fuck?
Right.
Like, that shit ain't gonna work. That shit ain't gonna do shit for nobody, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just makes everything more expensive.
Yeah, my question is, though, because I know Cali, what is it, like $20 and shit for McDonald's?
Yeah, McDonald's is $20, homeboy. We can't even get fucking laborers to come work for construction nowadays because you can make $20 flipping a burger.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but my question is, all right, so say like the states, they have the mandatory fucking minimum wage, right? Say it's like $20 or whatever.
All right.
Can they ever make it go down?
They could, but it would be political suicide because then you're gonna lose a bunch of voters that are gonna say, wait a minute, how are you gonna take our minimum wage? It'll be tough, but then again, it could happen because right now I just saw a new report. I think they've lost about 10,000 jobs in the food sector, the fast food sector, because they can't afford to pay them, bro. And also, what they're doing is they're not giving anybody any OT, so they're hiring more part-time people and just filling in those gaps. So all the people that thought, all right, you're better off working 40 hours a week, making $15 an hour, than 10 to 15 hours a week, making $20 an hour. Because at the end of the day, it's what you come home with at the end of the month, homie. Because you got bills to pay, and they bamboozled them, homie. They bamboozled them, and if you notice, most places are going automated. So eventually, all these places are going to be automated. You're going to have maybe 2 or 3 people max in a McDonald's. The rest is all going to be machines.
Yeah, they're just gonna be fucking right there servicing the
for sure. If you notice any fast food place, especially McDonald's, you go to, what's the first thing they ask you? Hi, have you ordered on our mobile app today? On our mobile app today?
Well, out here in Taco Bell, dog, they don't let you order right at the counter. They make you use the fucking machine.
Yeah, well, that's what they're doing. They are grooming the next generation of clients to just use machines to get used to not dealing with anybody in the counter. Because why? Because that's gonna get their overhead much less. And what they're doing also, they're incentivizing you to use apps and say, hey, we'll give you a 20% discount. Use the app, because they want you to use the app because they want to get rid of human beings working behind the counter, bro. And it's happening in front of our eyes.
Right.
And it's a sad thing. Yeah, brother, I appreciate it. Okay, wait, one more. Go ahead, get it.
I was gonna ask you one more, dog. One more.
Let's do it.
But I'm out here in Arizona, so I don't know if it's the same shit out there in California or in different states, right? But like, I'm in the process of trying to buy a house. You know what I mean? But I don't really know shit about it. You know what I mean? Like, I have the bread saved and everything like that.
But I'm working on my credit. Save it, bro. Save it.
I'm working on my credit, but like, how do you? I know, like, right now is not the time to get a house. You know what I mean? But like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know shit about it, dog. You know what I mean?
Well, I listen. I thought that for sure we would have had a recession by now, but I think that the COVID was the one that pushed it off. But right now, for you to buy, the interest rate is so high. Which, if you don't really know how that works, it's like, you know, my interest rate where I got my house, I think I'm at 2.99, homie. So that's like 3%.
Yeah, you're chilling.
I'm chilling, right? So in other words, let's say for every $100, I gotta pay that $3. You're gonna pay 7%. So for every $100, you're paying $7. You're doubling up. But when you're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars, it ain't $7 somewhere. It's a lot of money. So in other words, you're gonna get a house right now that's so overpriced with also such high APR, which it's going to take you forever to pay this house off, because all you're going to be doing is paying the interest rate. All you're doing is, it's almost like a loan shark where you're just paying the loan shark and you're like, damn, I can't get out of this bill because it's so expensive. So I would say patience is key, bro. Patience is key. And people say, when will you know? You will know when it happens, because right now, the houses in Arizona cost what the houses in California cost 7 years ago. You're getting something out there for $500,000, dude. It's insane.
Yeah,
it's insane, bro. And you just be patient. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, they'll bring some of the APR down, because inflation is just too high, because America has printed way too much money, bro. But I would just be patient, homie. I would not jump into something, because even in 5 years, you could jump into a house right now that costs $500,000. In 5 years, let's say the house goes down to $400,000. That's $100,000, bro, off the top that you've already saved, and your mortgage will be a few $100 cheaper. But to me, patience is key, bro. I ran.
We need Trump.
Yeah. Hey, homie, we need Trompito, homie. He'll be back in the building. Hey, I appreciate you. Shout out to Arizona, homeboy.
All right, for sure.
But late. All right. They're coming in, homie. Okay, where is that guy? I wanted to. Oh, well, they keep coming, homie. Is this the one and the only?
I think it is, buddy. How you doing, brother?
What's up, Dr. Dendro? How you doing, player?
I'm doing good, man. I'm breathing this shit, you know what I'm saying? Unlike some other people, you know, I wanted to shed light on all the shit that's going on, man. Hey, when are we going to get our YouTube killer, man? Fucking, you hear about the TikTok guy that fucking went over there and killed his hyena and his wife, his ex-wife, and her dude? And then he fucking, then he took a picture of him after. He put her head on his lap and shit, dead, and he took a picture.
I heard about that. I hadn't seen it. That's crazy, huh?
That shit is wild, my boy.
Hey, the things people do for the cloud, homie.
Real talk, dog. Them motherfuckers on live. That fool had an iPad plugged into the fucking wall with an extension cord just to hear her fucking with other waffles. So I was like, this was wild.
Was he tweaked out or something? He had to be on something, fool. You would think.
I don't know, fool. I think he went to that same liquor store, fool, and got a little shot of liquor. That fool's on the same shit, dog. It's something in that liquor, dog.
That liquor's dangerous, homie. That liquor's dangerous, fool. So what's good, homeboy?
Nah, just right here, my boy. Shit. Waiting to do this interview. Shout out my boy coming through, you know what I'm saying? Stoner Rob, man. You can get him on the show, man. That guy's hilarious.
Stoner Rob, huh? What's his get down?
Yeah. He's a comedian, you know, been in the game for a while. He's an OG, you know, he's fucking funny.
I thought you were going to tell me he's a stoner and his name's Rob, fool.
Nah, come on. The fans probably would have respected Tweaker Rob.
Shit.
Yeah, that fool got shit to say, dog.
Hey, but the sad part is Tweaker Rob will get more views than Stoner Rob, fool. That's just the world we live in. Tell me I'm lying, fool. Tell me I'm lying.
Nah, you're right.
That's a sad part,
especially if you go to random people organization and get beat up. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, dog.
Yeah, fool.
That's another story, dog.
That's a different story, homie.
got you. Just showing some love, my boy. You keep doing your thing, man.
That's
I got
right.
mad
Hey,
love for
fool,
you.
when you back in LA, homie, hit me up. We'll come to the studio and do a podcast, carnal. I got you.
Let's do it, baby boy. Hey, round 2, dog.
That's
Let's
right,
do it.
homie. All right, I appreciate you, brother. Late. Dr. Dandruff in the building, homeboy. Okay, so there was a guy who said, I'm not even sure. I wanted to get your name out there, whatever it was, that said that Gil's all of a sudden for tough laws because I'm not breaking the law. No, I'm not for. Listen. When I was doing my thing, that's when the 3 strikes thing came out. That's when the real tough stuff went out, and I was never that guy in jail crying about, oh, it's somebody else's fault that I'm here. I was like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, what's up? Like, I'm doing my thing. This is what I signed up for. I'm banging. I'm doing my thing. The reason I am for tougher laws right now is because you're getting like one of the guys who does the engineering, Chris, the other Chris. He just got his catalytic converter stolen. My brother-in-law got his catalytic converter stolen. You got old ladies getting slapped around. My mom has a car, but she likes taking the metro when she goes to downtown LA because there's no parking. You got people on the metro getting killed, getting assaulted. You've got tweakers everywhere. You got all kind of madness going on in California. And when I say tough on laws, it's when you're listen. If you're a gangbanger and you out there doing gangbanging thing to other gangbangers, homie, that's on you, homie. That's on you and them vatos. I'm not feeling sorry for you. I would tell you don't do it because you're gonna regret it. But I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, no, homie, that's on you. You wanna bang? You wanna do that? Get your money, playboy. Get your money, homie. You'll figure it out. It's all fake. But when you guys are out there, and I'm not saying you guys in general, just the criminals in general, when you're out there targeting innocent people, then I got a problem with that. And when you have a system of DAs and woke governors and woke mayors that sit here and want to look the other way, but when it comes to their property, when it comes to their houses, when it comes to their people, they have security, they have police protection. We don't, brother. And my thing is, there needs to be something out there to tell people, hey, homie, this is not okay. This is not okay. People wake up in the morning and got no catalytic converter, can't go to work, homie. And right now, you miss 1 or 2 days of work. That's tough. That's tough. A fool that's smoking dope don't give a shit. You got people, you just had this one guy who was in General Hospital. Somebody was trying to steal his catalytic converter. He's coming out for work. They killed him, homie. That's bullshit. That's bullshit that you're killing people for the smallest trivial things. Why? Because most of the people out there breaking the law feel like they're invincible. They feel like, I'm not going to really do that much time. And that's something that goes along the criminal element. When you as a gang member, as a banger, if I was out in the streets right now and I heard, oh, dude, they didn't give me, fool, I'm strapped. I'm like, if I was strapped back then when they're breaking you off time, nowadays, forget about it, homies. To me, it tells me, and it gives the wrong message. It's a green light, homie. You can do what the fuck you want, homie. Let's run it. And that's exactly what's going on, homeboy. So that's what you got, homeboy. Wow, look, Placero actually agrees with me on that. I do agree with you on that, Gil. Tougher laws. And the ironic part is that it's typically people who have been to jail, people who know about that life that will sit there and say, yeah, fool, you need structure. And that's what that is. That's structure, homie. In other words, that's a calentada, homie. If there's no calentadas, there's no structure. It's anarchy on the streets. And that's what we have right now. We have anarchy on the streets because nobody respects the law. Nobody respects the district attorney. Nobody respects the mayor. They definitely don't respect the police, homie. Before, it's like, oh, the Huda's coming. Now it's like, fuck the cops, fool. And there has to be a certain amount of respect. People are not respecting the policy, homie, and that's the problem. You got to respect the policy because then you're going to find out after, damn, this shit's rough, homie, because the streets are rough, homie. The streets ain't woke, carnal. Fuck what you heard, homie. I'm telling you the truth. What else we got, homeboy? Reaper says he got Glock protection. Well, good for you, homie. Well, good for you, homie. Yeah, there has to be tougher laws, homie. All right, people, you want to tap in real quick? 747-279-8109. Oh, boy. Let's see what else we got in the building. Fainer Lokes, what's good, fool? One of these days I'm going to run into you. Oh, man. Let's see what else we got in here. Look at Portland. Looks like San Francisco. Look at Chicago. Look at New York. Look at Los Angeles. Things are getting worse. Yeah, they're definitely getting worse. I mean, and right now there is no end in sight, carnal. It's a damn shame. Mm-hmm. There you go, Art. That's exactly right. Hotline.
Yo, Gillis, Jaden. I'm calling from Sacramento.
Jaden from Big Sacra. What's going on, Jaden? Talk to us.
Yo, did you see Bukele did an interview with Tucker Carlson recently?
I did see that. That was a good interview.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. You know, he spoke on why is, you know, the United States allowing crime in these democratic cities, and
yes,
once he started to crack down on, you know, the narcos running that whole government before him, the highest murder rate in the whole world.
Yeah, per capita.
Then they want to say, "Oh, you guys are violating human rights by locking all them up."
Right.
But they didn't care before.
They didn't care about all the humans dying before, and that's what happens.
No, the innocent people, they don't care. They didn't care about them. But now it's like California. Oh, what about the rights of the criminals? You know, we can't violate them.
Yeah, at some point you have to sit here and say, okay, whose right is more important? The person that's working the 9 to 5, and in El Salvador, it's people that these people are, you know, they're poor, bro. They're not making this big money where they have ADT, where they have enclosed housing, you know, private housing and security, and you had people that are just taking advantage of them, right? So nobody cared about them. If it was the politicians' nieces and daughters, if it was a politician's sons and daughters, I can guarantee you laws would change. But that's what happens. They do what they want. They say they're doing it for the betterness. But no, anybody, you could be a blind person and see that the country, especially in liberal states, is not going the right way, bro. It's gone out of control.
No, and on top of that, I like when he pointed out that in California they were trying to build that super railway, whatever, and they spent $15 billion in 10 years, and it only got 600 kilometers, which is 0.4 miles.
and right,
I mean, you work and construct a $15 billion in 10 years.
It's a hustle, bro. It's a hustle. What they're doing with that speed rail is it's a way to give money to the unions so the unions can vote for them, bro. That's all it is, because that speed rail, I think originally it was supposed to cost like $58 billion. They're like $116 billion in with no end in sight. And the only tracks they're going to have right now, and no disrespect to these two cities, homie, but who the fuck wants to go from Bakersfield to Merced? I mean, seriously.
I mean, it's a robbery. That's a real robbery right in front of our eyes. $15 billion. I mean,
you're gonna spend. No, they're not. Right now they're at $116 billion, bro. No, they're at $116 billion. They could have bought everybody in Bakersfield and Merced a limousine with a chauffeur and drove them back and forth for the next fucking 30 years for the rest of their lives, bro.
And I Googled it. In China, they built 10,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
And it took them 7 years.
It's a scam, bro. It's a scam. And the taxpayers continue to get scammed. But it's frustrating. People in California just vote Democrat, bro. They vote Democrat time and time again, because anybody who speaks about not voting Democrat, oh, you're a sellout, oh, you're a house Negro, oh, you're a coconut, oh, you're this, oh, you're that. No, fool. I'm a concerned tax-paying citizen that knows I'm getting suckered. I'm paying all this money.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, and we ain't getting no results. Just like the homeless situation. The homeless situation is the one that spent $15 billion in the last 5 years. $15 billion in the last 5 years. You could have bought every homeless person in California a house. $15 billion, people. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I thought, man, that interview with Bukele, it was great, man. He really, man, he's a true leader out here.
Yeah, he's a true leader, and that's what we need. That's why we need Trompito, homeboy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I appreciate the call. Shout out to Sacramento, my man.
Yep.
All right, brother, late. Let me see if Ichikawa got my no itch. Let me see. Since I reset my phone, I've lost some numbers. Yeah, I lost it. All right, what we got? NoHo top 10. Yeah, no, what is NoHo's top 10? Because all the imported dope fiends you got over here, all these houses out here that are housing them, homeboy. Tony with the blazer, what's good, fool?
What's good?
Aquí estamos, güey, ya sabes, carnal.
That's right.
What's good with you?
Hey, I was listening to the guy from Arizona, the one that said that he ran into a petitioner and that he was whatever, right? I personally don't like the petitioners. No offense if you're a petitioner and that's your job, but I was, so back when I was still working at Trader Joe's, I was wondering why they keep standing outside and asking for signatures. You know, like, are they activists? Are they whatever? Well, these people get paid.
Yeah, they get paid
to get signatures, right?
Yes.
They get paid, right?
Yes.
And then I'll tell you a personal experience when I got suckered into signing. So they asked me, hey, are you registered to vote? I said, well, I haven't registered in a cool minute, probably not.
Right.
So they're like, oh, here, let me see your ID, whatever, sign this, that, and the third. So I signed a couple things, and then she goes, oh, I ran out of forms. She already got my signature. So I realized there's a clause in there, right? The clause is if there's a fake name, that whole paper is void. So I said, here, let me see it one more time, and I wrote Spider-Man on it, and it basically voided her whole sheet, which is what she was gonna make.
Right.
So I figured, well, fuck, you're gonna jib me, I'm gonna jib you, you know. But I wonder, well, who pays them, you know, because they it's very deceiving, and the reason, so where I'm going with this is when people ask, oh, why would, if it's such a bad law, whatever they're trying to promote, why would people vote for it, right? And it goes back to this, that it's very deceiving how they word it out, you know?
Yeah, for
it's the
sure.
same thing. It starts with the petitioners.
Well,
hey, you want to end homelessness? Here, sign here.
Who pays?
Hey,
who pays them are the special interest groups. Whoever that special interest group. These people don't know what they're doing. All they know is they get a phone call from like those what are those ones that you can call and get labor ready and all kind of stuff like that. Like what are those called, man? When you go look for work and they just say, all right, what kind of work do you do? And then we'll give you a phone agency.
An agency. Like pirate staffing.
Yes. It's a work agency. So they get these work agencies. Yeah. They get somebody, hey, I got a gig for you, $15 an hour, stand in front of Target and petition this thing to sign. That's what they do. That's exactly what they do. Most of these people don't know. Very few are politicians, but most of them are just from agencies, bro.
Yeah, and the thing was like, and more at Trader Joe's when I was still there, they were very aggressive, dog. Now we'll call the police. Who cares? You don't know your rights. Like, I know my rights. All right, cool, whatever. Because us is like you're on private property. They're like, well, it's open, so it's public, right? Whatever the case.
Right.
But I would see them lie to people and be like, hey, and you know, they're telling you here, sign end world hunger, and in all reality, you're signing like release all fucking inmates. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's totally different.
It'll be like end world hunger, and what they're doing is they're allocating money to a nonprofit that the CEO is making $300,000 a year. They're getting $1 million, and at the end they're probably sending $100,000 out to some food bank, and they're getting $900,000 and spreading it out amongst themselves.
And poor kid, there was one kid, he didn't know. So we had a professor who used to work there with us, right? Trip out. He was like a legit professor, right?
Right.
And he looked at it more on the political side. He's like, dude, like, people are supposed to decide. You can't sway them. You can't be like, oh, here, sign this so that it can get on the ballot. Like, if the people want it, they want it, you know?
Right.
So he asked him, well, who do you work for? He goes, the government. He goes, you do not work for the government because the government doesn't care whether you vote yes or no on the bill. I mean, now they probably do, but at that time they didn't.
Right.
Their job is just to put the bill out there and let the people decide, right?
Yes.
So this was when he said, I work for the government. That was like, no, you don't, because the government doesn't choose who they're in favor for.
Right.
Yeah, it was a trip. And after that, I was like, anytime I see a petitioner, I don't want to be mean, but I'm just like, hey, bro, like, I don't have papers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have an ID. And they just gave me, all right, God bless, you know? Honestly, fool, because I don't want to be like.
No, I'll ask him. I saw him at the post office about 3 weeks ago, right? And they said, hey, what did they say? Do you want to bring more low-income housing? I said, no, I'm tired of all these little homes. I'm tired of all these bums over here. No, I'm good, thank you. They just look at you like, what the hell? Or they'll be like the same thing. Do you want to bring minimum wage up? I said, no, it's going to bring inflation more and this and that. And they just look at me and then I walk away, bro, because it's insanity right now, bro. It really is. And you see it, man. You're a father. You live in North Hollywood. You've seen how expensive this city has gotten and how worse it's gotten as well.
Well, because I trip out because it's like if they worded it simple, I feel like we would not vote for the shit that apparently we vote for. Like when I go to traffic court, right, and they talk about penalty assessment where they add penalties to like who voted for that? I didn't. I guess it was a long time ago, but who voted for that? We would vote to get charged more money for a parking ticket, but it's the way they word it. It's
because a lot of Californian people they want to do virtual signaling, bro. They want to feel good by saying, yeah, man, I voted for the unhoused. Yeah, I voted to make more affordable places. Yeah, but they don't see around them. They're sitting deteriorating in front of them, bro. And that's why the North Hollywood, they got the top 10 of one of the worst cities in LA. It has everything to do with all this, bro. With all the little houses.
My niece showed me that.
Yep.
She goes to the middle school right here, right?
Right.
And she goes, some kid showed her that, and I guess they sent her like a group message, and one kid put, "We made it," and I'm like, why are you proud that your neighborhood is bad?
Yeah,
But it's
and,
like,
when I posted it, I wasn't posting it to brag. I'm posting it to see. Like,
no, I didn't see it on your post. My niece showed it to me yesterday, and I was like,
yeah, bro.
She said her little friends were like, yeah, like, because you know when people look at the valley, they think, oh, it's just Encino, Tarzana. They they don't see it like how it is, whatever. But
yeah, dude.
Again, like I was like, dude, like
it's grimy out here, bro.
Yeah, like we got the Poveda beat. Like
yeah,
we
bro.
got
Yeah, we got Panorama City beat. Like, come on, homie.
Yeah, for real.
But
dude.
it's the amount of all these tiny homes. We've imported so many unsober people over here, which is gonna bring crime. We have imported, I would say, at least off the top of my head, maybe like 3,000 easily. And what's that gonna do to any
honestly,
city?
like from when I was 18 to now, like there was a part where it come down, like it's picking up again. But I remember back in like 08, 09, it was bad out here, dude. Like dudes were jumping out of cars to say, where you from? Like, whoa,
that's what they're doing now.
You're
the one that called me and said, hey, there's shots fired by your house yesterday in the daytime.
Well, yeah,
fool.
because I wanted to be, but I mean, in the daytime, no era en la noche ya era otro pedo. Honestly, bro, I'm like, oh, they're probably just pirates because they're coming from Nevada already, like, ya vienen la gente and all that. I didn't know. I saw a bunch of cops. I was like, man, honestly, I wanted to be a chismoso, but I had to go somewhere. So.
Yeah, no.
Well,
some fool got out of the car and busted on some other fools, homie, and took off.
No, it's getting wild. Bro. I'm gonna tell my kids not even to play outside.
Yeah, that's where we're at right now, especially in that area, fool. Like 2 blocks from my pad, like where you live at, dude. All that area, that shit's fucking hot right now, bro. It's a mecca of gang activity right now, carnal.
Yeah, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your husband. All right, fool. Later, I gotta take care of these kids.
Later, fool. That's the homie Tony. All right, so what you guys got? How long we've been on so far, man? Just want to come in here, show a little love to you guys, say what's good in the hood, homeboy. All right, what we got? 6:15. All right, we're doing good. Let's get another couple phone calls in here. Let's see who texts me on this line. Hotline. No, I am not. So I am playing it out because you're asking. Don't worry. Play it off. I am playing it off. I'm looking that way. Shout out to my wife. What's up, sweetheart? How you doing? Aquí andamos, doing the damn thing. Hotline.
Hey, Gil, I got a serious question for you.
Alex, what's going on?
No, this is Danny from Santa Cruz.
Danny. Talk to me, Danny.
I want you to be serious, okay?
I'm always serious. Come on, brother.
Okay. Let's just say you were a homeless guy or a tecato.
Okay.
And you were your age, which is maybe 48.
Yeah.
And you said, okay, and it's a little bit late, but you're all, what am I going to do with my life? And you were serious, but you didn't have the construction. What would you pick to do with your life is my question.
What do you mean I didn't have construction? Like as far as skills, you mean?
Yeah.
I think you can do anything. I mean, obviously you're at 48. You're definitely not gonna do the type of work that I'm doing. You could. I've seen a few people do it, but not too many because it's hard work, right? But if you're at that age, you can definitely be a laborer for electrical. You can definitely help at a calling center. You can definitely maybe work as a counselor in some of these places because you know what it takes to get clean because you obviously have been doing the drug life for so many years. At that point, those are the perfect people to try to get other people off of drugs because we do need real counselors. We do need real help in a lot of rehab places. We need help with youth. And if you can show that you really trying to get yourself clean, there's help out there. And I have no problem helping those type of people. What I have a problem with, Daniel, is building these big old places, housing addicts in there and not testing them, not having any accountability for them. When there's no accountability, guess what? It's a Tecato's fucking dream, bro. And that's what's going on in California. California is a Tecato's dream because they will give you stuff for free without testing you. There is no accountability.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I respect that answer, and thank you very much. I really appreciate that answer.
For sure, Daniel. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
That's all right. What you got? You guys got any questions? Let's run it real quick. We're gonna do a couple more. What you got? Yeah, Jessica's in the building. Shout out to Jessica. Johnny 909. Who else is in here, man? All right, we got some more phone calls. Let's do this. Hotline. What you got?
What's going on, Gil?
Well, another beautiful day in the hood.
Right.
Talk to me.
Mike D from L.A.
Mikey from L.A.
From L.A. to the Bay.
From L.A. to the Bay, homeboy.
Right.
What you got? Talk to me.
Hey, man, I'm watching your show.
Okay.
I got a quick question. I got a few ideas, a few questions.
Shoot.
So it's actually 3, all right? So enjoy your show. I think you have probably the best podcast. I like your show because your conversation rolls good.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So I know people are listening in right now through your podcast, radio, etc. So my question to you is, do you believe in love, peace, and unity?
Do I believe in love, peace, and unity?
Peace and unity.
Well, I would say overall, as a general thing, of course. Who doesn't?
Okay. So my question to you is, as we get into this whole political thing, Biden, Trump, did you say you were going to vote for one of them, or you were swaying with one of them?
No, on this one here, unless RFK's coming into the picture or somebody else, I'm voting Trump, bro. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah, shoot, keep going. Let's do this.
I'm not voting for any particular party, just kind of looking at it. So, we always talk about responsibility, accepting responsibility, whatever we do in our life, in our past, in our future, etc.
Correct.
Do you think someone like Trump, now, I'm not saying I'm going to vote for Biden, but do you think someone like Trump has accepted his responsibility and been a model to society? Like, he's done a lot of stuff where he hasn't got no repercussion. No one's went back to tell him this.
Yeah.
What's your outtake on that?
I believe that Donald Trump many times acts like a grown baby, doesn't ever really want to take any kind of responsibility for stuff. I think he's a guy who has gotten what he's wanted his entire life, even though he has hustled and grinded and done all that. But at this point, I would rather have the guy who's like that can run a business, which America is a business, than the old guy who's a very nice guy, very nice gentleman, but just can't keep up with the conversation anymore. I do structural concrete. I have meetings all the time. Today we're talking about, should we move the sump up over here? Okay, how about this footing? Why we're moving this? And I deal with dirtbag developers sometimes. Not all the times, but sometimes. But I'd rather have a guy that I come in there. All right, man, I got this issue. He's like, okay, let me get on the horn. And I had a guy today. I'm not saying he's a dirtbag. Older guy. He's been working in the trade for like 40 years almost, right? He's like, let me call the plumber, whoop, whoop. He gets me on the phone with the plumber. We're talking about the sump pump. We're talking about the elevation of it. We're talking about this. If there was another guy who was an older gentleman, and I've seen him on the job site, where these guys can't even walk on the job sites anymore. They're just so old, and they can't keep up with the conversation. At some point, you got to be like, hey, if this guy stays on this job, running this job's going to go to hell, because you can't get no answers out of him, because he has passed his prime. And Biden has passed his prime. He might be the same age roughly as Trump, but as far as having a conversation, he can't. They're hiding him from the press. When he did the D-Day thing, they took him out of there. The guy looks half lost half the time, because Father Time has finally caught up to him, and he is just kind of being puppeteered by whoever's running him. And to me, I'm like, I don't want a president there that can't make his own calls, because that's a scary thing. So is Donald Trump a good No, he's a you know who Donald Trump is? Let me give you this example. Donald Trump is Rodney Dangerfield on Caddyshack, bro. That's what Donald Trump is.
Okay. All right. So here goes my second question to you.
Yeah, shoot.
I'm talking about love, peace, and unity. So, going off that subject, I listen to your show. You bring a lot of people together. You bring people together that maybe wouldn't get together.
I'm also a polarizing figure at many times.
What's up? You're a what?
Polarizing figure. Like,
Yeah. But no. But so my question to you is, I watch your show, I watch other podcasts, and I feel like sometimes there's people who have said hateful things to people,
Yes.
and I always feel like people don't forgive them. The public don't forgive them.
Yes.
And going back to Trump, there's stuff that he said about Latinos, about a lot of people, and it's like I always feel like we should forgive people. Like we know what they said is not right. Of course, we're not going to forget that, but we should be willing to be like Jesus and not being religious.
No, I get it.
But at the same time, we should be be willing to forgive someone.
And I'm
and
I'm willing to do that. I really am. But the problem is when people, it would be like Trump every week coming out and saying the same thing over and over again. And that's the problem. You got so many people that's all they got, and all they have is, oh, Gil's this, Gil's that, Gil, and like it doesn't stop, bro. So how are you gonna forgive? To me, I don't pay him no mind, but it's just like some people are obsessed and they just keep talking. At some point, it's like, dude, like move on with your life. And some people just seem not to want to move on with their lives. It's almost like that person that let's say knows somebody and that person became successful, and for the rest of their lives, oh, they're successful because of me. Oh, no, brother. People are successful because people work and do hard things. Maybe you were part of that thing or whatnot. But until people move on, then to me, it is what it is. I don't really spend time, making all kind of videos. We got a much bigger and better conversation to have. And to me, will I be willing to move forward? Absolutely, brother. But just in other words, stop talking about me. And that's the you're not going to move forward when people don't stop talking about you. At least they're not. I'm moving forward.
Hey, Gil, let me ask you, like, you've been doing this, how long have you been doing this podcast?
It's like 5 years now.
5 years. Okay, so you've been doing it for 5 years, and I know people try to catch you, like, on clickbait stuff.
Always,
and different things.
Always.
Yeah. So let me ask you, like, I'll give you an example. Like, you talked, once again, I don't know him, but I respect him because, I grew up listening to hip-hop and rap, Tony A.
Yes.
You had mentioned something about him, but I know you know him, like the other podcasts, and I think sometimes you guys do friendly jabs at each other. I don't think you're doing it like, and once again, you're doing your own thing, and I know sometimes maybe other people talk about your show,
of course.
But I don't think they're trying to say like necessarily like, do something bad. But I think, when you guys, kind of like you said, you're in the mix, people are watching you, people are listening to you.
Yeah.
People can rewind you, so this isn't like live TV and it's not coming back. People can rewind you and listen to you.
Of course.
So I always feel like when I watch this, sometimes I see that people, I see other shows be like, hey, did you hear what so-and-so said?
Oh, yeah, they try to instigate
and they try to put, they try to put people against people. And
listen, the only thing I said with Tony was I asked about the documentary. That's it. And all of a sudden, I'm this horrible guy. I'm this coward. I'm this.
No. But it's not. It's not about that. What I'm saying is just in general. I always feel like I watch other people's shows,
right?
And they're like, hey, did you hear what so and so said?
Oh no,
it's and I'm like,
people are instigating. They love it. They love the chismo. What's like this, bro? We have, like yesterday. I thought that was a great podcast, right? But it won't get views. People don't want to hear a lot of us talk about politics. People want to hear us talking shit about the other guy. That's what they want to hear. Yeah. They want to hear us talking.
Yeah, and then
go ahead.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but then at the same thing, we all have nicknames, so you don't really know like who you need to be talking to or seeing who's talking mess about you on the comments.
Oh no, yeah,
so you don't even know some of these people.
The comment section is there to instigate, bro. The comment section. I've been doing this long enough. Before I would used to get into the comment section real hard and get all offended and get all this and go back and forth. I did. I can't lie. But then I started noticing, especially back then. Now I'm not really going in other people's comment sections, right? Back then I started noticing. Wait a minute, this is the same guy that was talking to me cool, and that's why some phone call guys, I end up telling them, you know what, don't call here no more, bro, because all you're doing, you're instigating stuff. But this is the problem I have also, right? If you have like real friends, man, right? If you have real friends, and you see your friend acting a fool, you see your friend doing stuff that isn't right. For instance, let's say Boo Boo. If Boo Boo was over here disrespecting the hell out of somebody, doing all kind, I would put him to the side and be like, hey, dude, don't be doing that, bro. Like, look what you're doing. But a lot of these guys have YouTube or social media friends, and their social media friends aren't their friends. I mean, they're there to let them crash out and do something that they wouldn't do. Because a true friend, if you are acting a fool, if you're looking foolish, they're gonna tell you, "Hey, dude, this is embarrassing, bro. Look what you're doing to yourself. Look what's going on." Yeah. But unfortunately, a lot of these guys, especially the guys who all come at me all the time, instead of telling the other guys that are supposed to be quote unquote their friends, "Hey, dude, this is just a bad look. Just stop already. Just move on." In other words, move on. To me, it's this, bro. To all the guys hating on me, just move on, bro. Just move on. But they won't.
So, Alex, let me ask you. So you've had 5 years. You've interviewed a lot of people. Have you had, I always hear you talk a good political game. Have you had people like Alex Padilla, Father Great Boyle, people like that on the show?
Okay, I've reached out to Father Boyle. This was years ago. I never really got a response, which is fine. Is it not Padilla? Villanueva, I reached out to. I think Villanueva is scared to come on because of me asking him about the gangs in the sheriff's department. But I think I eventually will get him on. I think the biggest one that we've had on is Nathan Hochman. Nathan Hochman is going to be the next district attorney of Los Angeles. And he will hopefully be coming on around October before the elections again. And I think that'll be a door opener where you have the actual district attorney of LA coming through the doors of American Cholo.
That's great. And you know what you should do? And I know people throw out these ideas to you.
Yes.
You should have a small audience there that can be live. You host a show, maybe have 10, 12 people. They get to ask them a question.
That's a great idea.
You should do something like that, man. I definitely see a lot of great big things, and keep doing whatever, do what you're doing, man. I know there's, you have thousands of people watching you, no matter if you only, sometimes even with the views, as you know, sometimes people can hide themselves to where they're not watching.
Right.
You know what I mean? So always remember that idea. And as you know, too, like you've done the show for a while and you know how to edit stuff where you can do quick clips on things. Same way people try to clip you, you can clip yourself and say, this is what my show's about. Right. So that way people that don't know your show will know your show.
For sure. Hey, this was a great conversation. I love the honesty. Yeah. I love the questions, brother. I don't run from any questions, and I appreciate the phone call.
Thanks, man. Have a good night, man.
Thank you. You too.
Keep doing your thing, man.
Thank you, brother. Right. Yeah, that was an absolutely great way to finish off the show. Call 211. All right, people. So we're about to get out of here. Let's go ahead. Give me the city. Give me the area code. Let me see what you vatos got, homeboy. Let's see what you got. Hey, make sure to go check out my boy Prime, man. I put it in the community post. Prime has entered the YouTube yarda, homeboy. He's got a new podcast out there. I think it's Prime Against Everyone. And the Crime's Big Head, homeboy. All right. Pistolas. No more phone calls, people. We are getting out of here. Let's make sure. Come on. Give me your city. Give me your state. Give me your hood, playboy. 619 in the building. Gil for mayor of LA. Homie, yo, AC Droops was in the chat, and he shouted you out. What's up, big Droops? I talked to Droops yesterday, homie. That's the homie right there. Rick Droops. There you go, homie. I know you're doing better, homie. I'm glad to hear it, carnal. You only live once. Let's make it count, homeboy. 323, Eastside Vegas, USC. What you got, homie? Palmdale Califas. Damn, 666. What's that, homie? El Diablo, carnal. East Los. San Fernando Valley, Tunela. Sun Valley, 818. Ese Trompito. Placentia all day. 714 Orange County. Those. There, homie. Deuce, homie. 818, Sol Valle. What else we got? Hesperia, saludos, Pacas in the building. Hoodwise, Tubo. Hey, homie, why don't you get at me on IG? Because I don't want to get at you, homie. Maybe bring you in here and have a conversation. Highland Park, homie. What's up with that, homie? Pico Union. I never forget Prime for killing Chicano Rap. Yeah, go to Prime shit and say, man, you the one that killed Chicano Rap, homie. appreciate everything, yo. Hey, Droops, man, I'm just glad you're doing good, homie, and getting back to health, homie. That's very important. 661 in the building. All right, people. With that, we are out. Tomorrow is Friday. No se pongan muy pedos. No se pongan muy locos. Enjoy life because it's sweet and short, homie. With that, we are out and late.